What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode number 33 now of the My Player Career Mode. As you can tell, my voice is going back to normal, and hopefully from tomorrow, I'll be more enthusiastic like I always am on the channel, and the commentary will be back to its best, hopefully anyways. Again, I apologise for the fact that the double upload, or the last two uploads on the channel, the two Road to Glory career modes have been a bit off. Like I said, when you're ill, it's a bit difficult to be enthusiastic and a bit difficult to, sort of do the best job possible. It's like, if this was a full-time, proper job, if you're ill, you wouldn't even be doing it, so it's one of those things. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed it, and hopefully as well you will still enjoy the rest of the videos for this week to come. So, we have today's episode of the My Player Career Mode. Then tomorrow I'm hoping at some point there will be an Ultimate Team upload, because we've missed a few days on that one. I haven't been around to play Ultimate Team in all honesty, guys, so I haven't really had a chance to do that. But on top of that as well, in tomorrow's episode of the Road to Glory Career Mode, or maybe an episode after that, there will be a question for you guys regarding that series, and of course something else on the channel, because right now we're still trying to get the Leeds United Career Mode to an end. There will be an episode of the Leeds United Career Mode out tomorrow, hopefully, and that will be episode number 95, so of course we have to go to 100 episodes before that will come to the end of this season. But after that, guys, I want to know if you guys would rather watch the Road to Glory Career Mode every single day, 7 days a week, or if I should split it and upload another Career Mode as well. So if I should have like that 4 days a week and then another Career Mode 3 days a week, because I understand that some people don't want to watch Road to Glory style career modes. They take too long to get into, and of course that is a problem. But I'll touch upon it more for tomorrow's episode, and then you guys obviously can let me know what you think about it. But that's just that. So today's episode of the My Player Career Mode, we have 3 games for you guys, most of which will be completely just showing you the goals and the important bits out of each game as per usual. The first game here we had in the Copa de España against Leganes here, and we actually picked up an assist in this one on the stroke of half-time. Lovely little move and a fantastic finish at the end of it. This is actually a 2-legger as well, guys, and at half-time in this one I requested a substitute. The reason being, because going into this one I didn't have full fitness anyway, so I wanted to make sure that I had full fitness for the next game in the league, which was coming up straight after this one. So I think as soon as I got this assist here, I was like, alright, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure that I'll just request a sub just to make sure I'm on full fitness for the next game coming up. But of course this is a 2-legger, so we will be playing the second leg in the last episode, or the last game of today's episode anyway. So the first leg here, we were 1-0 up, a fantastic finish from Vibala there, and lovely little strike off the post and into the back of the net. I don't think there was too much in the way of chances later on in this game. I think I ended up watching the rest of this, because of course that's what I like to do when I subbed. I end up watching it, because if this was real football, we would be watching every single game if we were taken off as a sub. So you can see, I think there was one more chance possibly on, maybe not, no there wasn't, in the 90th minute. There you go, guys. So we did in fact pick up a 1-0 victory in the first leg here against Leganes, so it means we'll move into that next leg in the later part of today's episode with a 1-0 aggregate lead, and hopefully we'll get through in the Copa de España. I mentioned to you guys last time that I wanted to pick up a club trophy in this series. We've yet to do so in here. We've managed to pick up the World Cup, obviously, but that's it's an international cup, so we want to try and get ourselves a club, sort of competition win, I guess you could call it. And whether or not that will be the league table, or whether or not that will have to be the Copa de España, we'll have to wait and see. But I don't know which way we're going to be going right now, because of course I don't particularly know where we are sat in the league. I'll be able to tell you guys probably from next episode, because I don't think I showed you it in this one. But Deportivo is the only league game of today's episode. And the thing is, guys, they had the worst defensive record in the league coming into this one. So I felt quietly confident yet again. And the first goal of the game only took 17 minutes to come. Fantastic little ball through eventually from a teammate. A nice little turn on the edge area by me, in all honesty. And then the low-driven shot is just so stupidly OP in this game. It's actually Alban Lafont as well, coincidentally, in goal for Deportivo. No disrespect to Deportivo by any stretch of the imagination in what I'm about to say. But personally, I see Alban Lafont going to a team that's going to be an absolute, sort of, I guess, Champions League club. Deportivo, for me, are not a Champions League club. So I was a bit surprised when I seen Lafont in goal for them, because to go from Toulouse to Deportivo, it's a questionable decision from the young Frenchman. But nevertheless, he didn't manage to keep out the first effort of the game there from myself. 20 minutes in, I got the opening goal. And then I had the second goal of the game in the 40th minute of this one. Deportivo, again, at fault for this. So they're just sloppy in possession, and that's probably why they're the worst defensive team in the league. And you can see there, managing to give the ball away. They managed to make the tackle, but it's nowhere near enough as it needed to get on the ball. But nice little interchangeable passing play from my teammates. Lovely little ball through eventually, I do believe, into my path. And then again, a low-driven shot into that bottom corner. Alban Lafont, yet again, could get nowhere near it. And that is the power of the low-driven shot. But I said to you guys, I'm a bit surprised that Alban Lafont is at Deportivo, but having said that, he's had 2 shots to face from me, who, I can't really complain, though. I can't really say he's not done too well, because, of course, we are one of the most prolific strikers in the world football right now. If we went to the Premier League, it'd be interesting to see how many goals we get per game. But in La Liga, we are absolutely tearing it up right now, and we are just so damn good in this league. And guys, I will be bumping up the difficulty to Legendary from the next episode to test it out, and we'll play a full entire episode basically on Legendary difficulty just to see what it's like. I should have had a hat-trick there, as the cross was absolutely perfect, but somehow I didn't even get my head to the ball there, and I was absolutely good to not get the hat-trick. But 70th minute of this one, we had a chance as well yet again in this one. Nice little, run back inside, play the ball into my teammate. Fantastic save this time around though from Alban Lafont. From the throw-in, we are going to get this ball, and I do believe we end up with a strike at the end of this. A nice little passing move, but then this strike I was a bit good about because I felt as though it had to be better. You can see here, make a slight mistake, but eventually we get the ball back. I managed to turn the man there, get into a position where I can take the strike on. The defenders gave me so much time, so to not hit the target from that one, I was slightly disappointed in myself, to say the least. You know, I should be really hitting the target there, maybe even hitting that top corner, but to not even test the keeper from that sort of angle, bit disappointing. But nevertheless, we did pick up 2 goals in this game, and also the 3 points, which is all that matters from this one. But like I said, we are one of the most prolific strikers in world football right now, and the chances are there is maybe going to be an offer in this deadline day coming up. But guys, the offer we get in terms of a club is not one that I was expecting to offer to you guys. You'll see it coming up towards the back end of the episode. So what I want you guys to let me do, or let me know, is down in the comments. Let me know whether or not you should move to the club that we have in fact got the offer from. You'll see the club that it is in just a few moments time here later on in the episode. But it's going to be an interesting one because I've got a feeling like it's a really weird one, because I would like to go and just see what we could do in that league, but at the same time, it's really, I don't quite understand. It wouldn't be a good move for me personally, but it might be an interesting move for the series. So what I want you guys to do is leave me a comment when you see the team that it is, and either say yes, move, or say no, stay at Valencia, because I was expecting an offer. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting an offer either from the BPL, the Serie A, or the Bundesliga. Those were the 3 leagues that I was expecting it from. I wasn't really thinking we were going to get one from the French league, so that one was kind of off the table, but I was expecting any of the other 3 leagues in that one, or the top leagues you call them. So to get the offer we did, I was pleasantly surprised about it, but at the same time, you know, no disrespect to the team that comes in, they are a very big team, but would it be a good career move? So you guys will have to let me know down in the comments below as to whether or not you want me to move the club. But you can see the 3rd and final game here against Leganes in the 2nd leg of the Copa de España. It started off good for Leganes, actually. 7 minutes in, they created the first chance of the game. Unfortunately, though, the striker or the effort from the man went over the bar there. And it was a really tough one, this one. I mean, Leganes did show that they wanted to get back in it, but when you have to, you know, you got to look at the 2 teams, and no disrespect to them, Valencia on paper are a better side and therefore should be able to control the game pretty comfortably. And 47 minutes in, we should have had the breakthrough in this one. Nice little strength play from me to hold off the defender, but unfortunately, the post was to deny me the goal. But I did manage to get one in the 90th minute, a fantastic little 1-2 with my teammate here. Gets me in behind the defence. You're going to see it coming up in just a second. Lovely little 1-2 eventually. I get the ball into my feet here. Give it into the my teammate, little 1-2, like I said, and that is just a tidy finish at the end of this one. Like I said, you know, it's comfortable. We should have been able to win this game quite comfortably, and that's exactly what happened. So, 2-0 aggregate lead now, 90th minute, surely going through in this one. And guys, just think, because if we do move, the chances are the club that we're going to go to, if you guys say you want me to go there, we will be winning league titles, no doubt about it. But we, you know, in terms of Champions League, which is an ambition that I want to win it in this series, are we really going to win it at this club? You know, it's going to be completely down to if we can do it or if we can't do it. Because, I mean, like I said, the club itself is a big club, but it's nowhere near the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, you know, all these clubs that are in Champions League finals on a regular occasion. It's just nowhere near it. So I'm kind of tempted to go, but then at the other side of that, I don't really want to, because of the fact that, as I say, it's going to be tough to win a Champions League with them. We'll win league titles, no doubt, but Champions League may, you know, escape us until we move to a better team. But, of course, it's completely down to whatever you guys say. So, leave me a comment telling me if you want me to move to the club that you're about to see on your screen, or if you want me to stay at Valencia. And I can reveal, guys, the club that did, in fact, make the move for us are Ajax of the Eredivisie. So, Ajax are the team that want us to go and play over in Holland. The question is, do we want to make that move? Do we feel as though we can go over to the Eredivisie? Of course, we'll be the best player in there. I personally feel we're the best player in there. But do we feel as though that they're going to win a Champions League? Are Ajax really the team that can actually challenge for a Champions League title? Probably not. But we don't know. We might be pleasantly surprised. So like I said, leave me a comment as to what you want me to do. You see the team on your screen in just a second and what the offer is in place. But we are coming towards the back end of the episode. So leave that comment and I will catch you all for the next episode of My Player with whatever decision you guys make in very future. So there is the offer, and I'll catch you all next time. Adios!